Great to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6. We start there with the FDA expected to approve Pfizer vaccine booster shots for children 12 to 15 years old.
According to the New York Times, the agency could give the green light on Monday. About 4 million children in that age range would be eligible immediately. Other headlines, new COVID infections across the country have topped 400,000 for 3 days in a row. And with the surge in cases, the CDC is now urging everyone, vaccinated and unvaccinated, to avoid any travel on cruise ships.
Now to the state health department and its message to superintendents as schools prepare to welcome back students from winter break.
Yes, the big takeaway, the state wants districts to double down on all of their safety measures. Nick Monticelli joining us now live. And Nick, this letter comes as parents are still wondering if kids are going to be returning to in-person learning next week.
I got to tell you, Rhonda, I don't know what your holiday discussions were like, but mine almost all centered around that question. Are kids going back to school next week with the number of cases that are in our hospitals right now? We got a very clear answer today from the State Department of Health. Yes, they want kids back in school, but they want schools to make some changes.
On Module 5, Lesson 17.
With the holiday break almost over and Michigan in another COVID-19 surge, many parents and guardians are wondering, will kids be back in school next week? This letter from the State Department of Health to all superintendents answers that. Yes, kids will be back, but the state is asking districts to re-up their COVID protocols, urging student vaccinations, regular testing, and indoor masking, including those already vaccinated. Also new, the state health department is strongly encouraging districts to cancel or make virtual large gatherings with more than 100 people, including sporting events. Most superintendents in Metro Detroit agree with the guidance, saying mitigations aren't a problem, but staffing might be.
Knowing that we have good safety mitigation in place in our schools with masking and distancing and contact tracing, we really look at staffing levels and student levels to determine if we have enough staff to make school work.
Meanwhile, the largest district in Michigan is still evaluating returning to school on Monday. Detroit Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Vitti saying, "We are concerned about the record high infection rate and are currently working through options for next week. Final decisions should be made and announced by today or tomorrow." And I will tell you that after talking to a couple of superintendents over the past couple of days, they all say their number one goal is to keep students in schools because they understand and they found out during the last shutdown that remote learning just isn't the best thing for their kids. However, Rhonda, they also said, please be patient with us, because while that is the goal and while the state is saying we'd like the kids to be in schools, here's some things to work on, things could change. If the numbers go up, if they lose more staff, they might have to close down. It's just not going to be up to them at that point.
Exactly. And with the surge that's happening right now and the impact that it's having on businesses and companies and travel, you know that that can change in a heartbeat. So we'll continue to monitor it, as we know all the superintendents will be as well. Nick, thank you.